be on some other shit. It's kinda bittersweet that I fell in love with it. I always thought that if I always cared about how I dress, that folks would think I'm arrogant and chicks would lose interest. But as it turns out, people start to notice you more. You turn heads when you step and foot in them sneaker stores. Like, where you get them, can I get them? What's the biggest size left? And chicks I never would have seen.
What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV, and I'm back with another sneaker video. All right, now I know I'm late. I know most of you have probably seen this pair of shoes before. It's been out for a little while now, but I got these and I wanted to show them to you. All right, so these are the Air Jordan 1 High OG colorway white, black, neutral gray, size 13 on these bad boys, and I got these on their release weekend. All right, so I've had them for a little while. All right, now you see that the box is kind of a worn looking normal Nike box, Jordan 1 box, and then on the bottom it's a blue and white that's also kind of faded, very reminiscent of this one here. All right, and I almost passed on this one because of this one, and I'll show you why here in a second. But let's go ahead and get into it real quick. All right, open it up, and there is the paper and everything for it. All right, so it shows you the design of the shoe. They're very nice designs and everything on the paper. Then you got your white paper here, and then it shows you that on the top there. Very nice, rare air. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these. But of course, you all know how I do it right here on Big Roth TV. Left shoe first, baby. All right, so these are the Jordan 1 Rare Airs, Jordan 1 High OG Rare Air, and I really like this colorway. Of course, you know, blue and white is typically my favorite colorway, and you can see the Nike Air embossed here, so embossed there on the black and white. And it's a gray suede up here. If you can see that, I hope it shows on the camera that when you hit the suede there, it's turning. So a nice little gray, the suede here and there. Leather quality pretty good. Let me take the paper out. Blue laces, I don't know if I mentioned that, but blue laces here. And then on the inside, you got your Rare Air there, blue insole. All right, with your size tag, white around the collar and on the inside there. Black tongue. All right, with the blue tag. So your Nike is in white with your orange swoosh. And then they kind of got the aged midsole going around there. Black swoosh, and if you look closely, you can see that that has a different color behind it. All right, and then on the bottom you have your black Jordan 1 bottom with the Nike there in the center. All right, very nice shoe, man. As it stands though, as it looks just like this, I originally planned to pass on. Like, I was halfway thinking I like the way that the blue is like this, and then there's the white, and it kind of goes up, and it kind of looks like a Union shoe. But let me grab this one out. It kind of looks like this shoe to me. Yes, the blue is a little bit lighter here, but it kind of favors this shoe. And I also have a different pair of shoes that looks a lot like this one, just, you know, regular blue and white. And I was like, man, I kind of don't need the shoes to look like this. So this is the other pair of Jordans that kind of look similar. Now that I got them both in hands, like, this blue is actually a different shade. That's like the catch for every single one of these Jordan 1s is like the blue is a slightly different color. I could have sworn that these were the same color blue, but in hand they are not. Let's see if it's closer to this one. Nope, this is lighter. That is weird. That was weird. But this is what I was thinking, that it kind of favors these two shoes. So I was gonna pass originally on this. And I know everybody has seen these shoes before, so these are no big surprise. But let me go ahead and put that one out the way. Everybody's seen these shoes, and these are nice. I wouldn't be mad at anybody for getting them as they are, because they're a very nice shoe. But when you see them like this, it changes things. All right. Look at the right shoe. So I've already gone into the process of erasing and removing the black swoosh here so that you could see the actual hidden red that's underneath here. So this is the other one. This is the left shoe, and you see that the black is covering the swoosh still. I haven't touched this one yet, but this one has been completely removed all the way around. And then you can see that it's not so much a red, it's kind of the same orange that you would find on the swoosh on the tongue here. All right, I know it looks a little red, but it's more of that orange color. All right, and the way that you do this is with this kit here. All right, this suede and nubuck cleaning kit. You can get this from Walmart for $4. All right, shoe gear, suede and nubuck kit. You take this, and then it comes with the brush and the eraser. So you take this little eraser, and this, you erase the black from the shoe, and that's how it presents this color. All right, and I think having it look like this makes the shoe look even better. I think that makes it pop. So you just erase, and then you brush off, you know, the excess so that it looks a little bit cleaner. But I think this makes it a must-have, no doubt about it. Having it look like this, that makes it look special. And I'm thinking about trying to find like a habanero kind of pair of laces, because I think that'll make it pop even more to go with that swoosh and that orange there. Yeah, I think that'll look a lot better. But having it look like this, yeah, that's special right there. That's special. These shoes do come, let me get this brush out the way. These shoes do come with an extra pair of laces. They come with a pair of white shoelaces here, if you all can see that. All right, I'm not gonna put these in there. I think the blue is too much. To add that extra little bit of pop, I think you gotta match it with that. I think that's gonna be the best way to go with that. I might have some somewhere, but that's the ones you go with right there. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you this quick video and show you these Jordan 1 Rare Airs, and to see that the customization process of these has been started. I am going to do the left one as well to match them up, but having them like these, I see that they're on sale from some places, so you can get them for under retail. and I would highly recommend them for those of you who are interested and may want to do this as well because you think that's going to look sweet. I would recommend going ahead and getting them now while they're under retail, because that's worth it. That's well worth it in my opinion. Good grade of leather, quality of the shoe is good, and then when you do this, it takes it to a whole nother level. All right. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.